this video I will tell you about the secrets of the new 2025 Fiat Ducato camper van. These are things you don't find in the manuals, and also they are very hard to find on the internet. I hope you will find these little tricks useful. To fill fuel, you need to open this flap with this on this point at the bottom. This is a completely useless feature. They are selling it as an outdoor shower, but it is not. It is just an electrical connection for a little pump which needs a bucket of water. This is the most cleverly hidden feature in the car. It is not where the manual says, and it's not where Google tells you. This is the little switch inside here at the passenger seat. This is the little switch to dump wastewater. It's a very useful, though slightly naughty feature, because it clearly enables someone to dump wastewater anywhere on the road, which you shouldn't do. This trapdoor here is where you are removing the toilet cassette. You have to turn the key to vertical position, and then comes the tricky part. You have to push with your thumb, this latch, and then the door opens. After that, you can unlatch the cassette with this blue lever. This is how you are opening and closing the awning. Now, if the handle seems to be stuck, then push it up until you can rotate it and drop it. This is the garage. The latch needs to be rotated. I don't normally lock them because I don't think that bad people are testing these latches on a regular basis. And here I hang things from these convenient rings. Maybe this is the point I would mention this Tesco dirt cheap barbecue. I will show it later. I like it because it can be used as a fire pit as well. This is how I keep the bicycle in the garage, and the handlebar just pushes into that cavity. So the only additional thing is that I have a piece of string tying it here so it doesn't fall backwards. Here there is a cabinet for the gas, but there is empty space where I keep my spare water and other bits and pieces. And here in this corner there is a additional mains outlet and a cigarette lighter outlet, so it's good to know that they are here. The windows open by pushing these little buttons and turning the three latches, and then you push it and it clicks. It clicks actually in different positions, and then it stays like that. Now when you want to close it, you just have to push it up and it comes back. To open the hatches, you have to push this button, and then you can set this support arm in different positions. You can go all the way up to completely open it. I suggest to have some sort of reminder somewhere on your dashboard so you don't accidentally drive off with the hatch open, because it breaks off. There is a screen, and mosquito screen. There is a very nice big window at the front, and it has its own shade, and this shade can actually be reached from the driver's position. If you are a taller person, you can actually close it while driving. There is a privacy screen on the front windscreen, which can pull up, and it locks. There are also privacy screens here on the side windows. This is the very nice wash basin in the bathroom. The wash basin actually folds up if you want to use the shower. You might also notice that I put coffee cup lid here with double sticker, which also has the extra feature of draining into the wash basin for the soap. The soap is actually using less water than the liquid soap. I have also added a hook here, which is kind of useful for the towel. This is the fridge. Always make sure that the door is properly closed. It really needs a bit of push to latch. It doesn't self pull in like a normal fridge door. Another issue with the fridge, that it tends to do super annoying little beeps. It took me days to work out that it was actually the fridge. And then googling the problem, I was told that this is an issue with the fridge not liking running from leisure battery or something like that. Eventually, I found a menu with the, you are pushing the button and you go through the menus, and then one of the menu items is showing the speaker crossed out. So you have to do that and just disable the beep. The only thing is that once you disable the beep, the annoying beeps stop, but also you don't get any beep if you leave the door open, so keep that in mind. Here there are two mysterious consoles. To sum it up, you push the button and it comes alive, and then it is flashing the leftmost symbol, and that is actually stopped flashing, so I push again. So if you press it again, then it selects the car heating. There is gas heating in the car, so now it's set to 17 degree to save gas. You can actually rotate this all the way down to off, and then push it again, and then the heating is off. When you look at the screen and you switch the heating, so again I push it up to, let's say, 18 degrees and set it, and you can see now that the top left corner there is a flame symbol showing that your heating is on. Now if you go to one to the right, that's the same for heating the water. And if you go one more to the right, that is the fan speed. So each push selects. So now we are selected echo. So if you select again, you can go to high, push to select, and now it is on high. And this little symbol up there shows the fan speed. So again, I'm going back to echo here. So this is pretty much the control for the gas. I actually went into the menu below, which I never use, and I don't think it's particularly useful, so I have to wait till it times out. And now I go back to the heating and I switch it off. And now, as you can see, the little flame symbol has disappeared. This is the central console for the vehicle. At the bottom left, this is your leisure battery, the household. So this is the battery which keeps the fridge running. As you can see, it is at the moment 85 degrees. 85%. The car has an excellent feature that it actually charges the battery while driving. So you hardly ever need to hook up with the mains cable, because the car is almost always charged. This particular car I have here has a solar panel as well. The next one shows the level of your water tank, which is on 50% at the moment. And to the right, this shows the level of the waste water tank. The next one shows that the pressure, water pressure pump is on. Now, they might tell you to always switch it off, which you can switch it off with one of the push buttons, but I never switch it off because it automatically shuts down. If the system works well, you can just turn the tap off and the pump shuts down. So there's no real need to constantly switch it on and off. To the right, there is one of the two mains outlets. This only works when the car is hooked up with the cable to mains. This particular car I have here doesn't seem to have an inverter, so it doesn't generate any power when it is not plugged in. Out of interest, there is one more power outlet in the garage. This is not a very good product, this screen. It really struggles to maintain Bluetooth connection to your phone. Pairing has to be done from the phone side, and you have to select for pairing the name of the product which comes up on the screen as it fires up. Now, you can activate the camera with a single push button. This is the camera at the back, and it's very useful even for normal driving. You can see what's behind you. Other than that, on this particular car, the CarPlay doesn't seem to work, but if you select Bluetooth mode, you do actually get the voice. So you have to look at the phone, but at least the voice comes through the car system. Now, I use this piece of crumpled paper to support my phone. I just put my phone in there, and it's very good because it's screened against sunshine and it's very visible. It's very, very simple. The only catch that you can miss the low fuel gauges, so just keep an eye on the fuel. There are a few light switches throughout the car. These are the easy ones. Now, this one is a double push and actually operates the outside light. Now, there are a few much less obvious switches too. The most extraordinarily hidden switch is here. I try to reach it. It is actually above the kitchen counter, and it's inside here. There is a tiny hidden switch. I try to show it, which operates this light above the kitchen counter. So it took me actually a day to find the switch. There are several of these little lights, spotlights here and also at the bedside. They have their own switch, a little push button switch. And next to it there is the USB charger. Again, there are USB chargers at the bed head as well. And note that these are the old style USB-A type sockets, so you will need a conversion piece to convert it to D. By the way, these charger points can slide on this track if someone wants to slide it for some reason. What's special about these USB points, that they are permanently on, unlike on the dashboard, which is on only while you are driving. Tucked away in this corner on the back of the bathroom wall, there is a cigarette lighter type outlet in case something you are using like a small vacuum cleaner, etc., needs it. This one is also always on. Unlike what the manual says, these are these little levers on the new models, which you have to activate to rotate the seats. It's actually best to rotate the seat, you are pulling it, and actually best to rotate the seat when you are sitting in it. Otherwise it doesn't seem to work terribly well. Well, that's it from me now. If you found any of these comments useful, please don't forget to click on the like button. Thanks.